Hollywood has a knack for turning prehistoric creatures into larger-than-life monsters, often exaggerating their size, strength, or ferocity for dramatic effect. Dinosaurs like Tyrannosaurus rex and Velociraptor have been supersized or given exaggerated abilities to thrill audiences. However, one dinosaur stands as a rare exception to this trend: Dilophosaurus. While Jurassic Park 1993 introduced this predator to global audiences, it ironically downplayed its true terror. Far from the diminutive, frill-sporting, venom-spitting creature of the film, the real Dilophosaurus was a formidable apex predator, the largest land animal of its time, and a true king of the early Jurassic. This article dives into the fascinating history, anatomy, and ecology of Dilophosaurus, revealing why it was even more terrifying in life than on the big screen. The story of Dilophosaurus begins in 1940, when paleontologists unearthed 3 specimens of varying sizes in the Kayenta Formation of northern Arizona, dated to approximately 183 million years ago in the early Jurassic. This find was groundbreaking, as one of the specimens was nearly complete, making Dilophosaurus one of the best preserved theropods known at the time. However, the nascent state of paleontology led to initial missteps. Scientists classified the remains as a new species of Megalosaurus, a Jurassic theropod often used as a catch-all for large carnivorous dinosaurs. For 2 decades, this classification went unchallenged. The turning point came in the 1960s, with the discovery of a 4th, even better preserved specimen in the same region. This individual boasted a nearly intact skull, revealing a feature overlooked in earlier finds: a pair of delicate, bony crests extending from the snout to behind the eye sockets. These crests, positioned slightly off the midline, confirmed that the dinosaur sported 2 distinct structures, setting it apart from Megalosaurus. In 1970, the species was renamed Dilophosaurus, meaning two-crested lizard, and placed in its own family, the Dilophosauridae, alongside its close relative, Dracovinator. This discovery not only corrected its identity, but also highlighted its unique adaptations, cementing its status as a remarkable predator. The largest Dilophosaurus specimen, believed to be a fully mature adult, measured an impressive 7 meters, 23 feet, from snout to tail, roughly the length of a modern school bus. Despite its length, its hollow bones and agile build kept it lightweight, with estimates suggesting a weight of around 400 kilograms, 880 pounds, comparable to a brown bear. This made Dilophosaurus the largest known land animal in North America during the early Jurassic, dwarfing its contemporaries like the herbivorous Scalidosaurus and the smaller theropod Coelophysis. In Jurassic Park, Dilophosaurus was downsized to about 1.5 meters, 5 feet, in height to avoid confusion with the film's oversized Velociraptor. This artistic choice has led to a widespread misconception that Dilophosaurus was a small predator. In reality, its size and strength made it the undisputed apex predator of its ecosystem, capable of dominating any creature it encountered. Jurassic Park gifted Dilophosaurus with 2 iconic but scientifically inaccurate traits: a retractable neck frill and the ability to spit venom. The frill, likely inspired by the modern frilled lizard, Chlamydosaurus kingi, was depicted as a colorful display to intimidate prey or rivals. However, no fossil evidence supports the presence of such a structure in Dilophosaurus. Instead, its defining feature was its twin crests, composed of thin, fragile bone covered in a layer of keratin. These crests were not used for thermoregulation or combat, as once hypothesized, but likely served as visual signals for individual recognition or mate attraction, with variations in size and shape between individuals. The venom-spitting ability, while cinematic, is equally fictional. No theropod dinosaur is known to have possessed venom, and Dilophosaurus relied on far more effective weapons: its powerful jaws, sharp claws, and surprising speed. These Hollywood embellishments, while entertaining, have overshadowed the dinosaur's true prowess, which needed no such enhancements to inspire awe. Lethal jaws and teeth. Dilophosaurus possessed a proportionally large skull, sometimes accounting for 10% of its body length, housing a formidable set of approximately 30 teeth. These teeth were long, curved, and laterally compressed, with up to 70 serrations per tooth, designed to slice through flesh and induce rapid blood loss. Early paleontologists noted a gap at the front of the skull, leading to speculation that Dilophosaurus had a weak bite suited for scavenging or hunting small prey. However, modern studies have debunked this, revealing that the gap was reinforced by robust bone, allowing the jaws to withstand significant force. This adaptation enabled Dilophosaurus to tackle large, struggling prey with confidence. Powerful arms and claws. Unlike later theropods like Tyrannosaurus rex with reduced forelimbs, Dilophosaurus boasted long, muscular arms equipped with 3 well-developed claws. The first claw was notably larger, ideal for slashing and gripping. Deep pits in the arm bones indicate strong muscle and ligament attachments, suggesting that Dilophosaurus used its arms to restrain prey or deliver devastating blows. These arms were both flexible and strong, making them a critical tool in subduing victims. Agile and swift. Despite its size, Dilophosaurus was built for speed. Its lightweight frame, supported by hollow bones and fleshy air sacs in its vertebrae, facilitated unidirectional breathing, a trait shared with modern birds and crocodiles. This suggests a high metabolic rate and exceptional agility, allowing Dilophosaurus to chase down prey with ease. Its well-developed legs further enhanced its speed, making it a relentless hunter capable of outrunning most contemporaries. The question of Dilophosaurus's diet has sparked debate. Early theories, based on the misinterpreted skull gap, suggested it was a scavenger or specialized fish eater, supported by the rosette-like arrangement of its front teeth, similar to fish-eating crocodilians like the gharial. However, recent evidence paints a different picture. Dilophosaurus was likely a versatile predator, targeting a range of prey from small vertebrates to large herbivores. A key piece of evidence comes from a 2018 discovery of a Saurosaurus, a basal sauropodomorph, bearing bite marks matching Dilophosaurus teeth, far too large to belong to any other predator in the region. As one of the largest animals in its environment, Saurosaurus was a prime target, indicating that Dilophosaurus evolved its size and strength to tackle substantial prey. While it primarily hunted terrestrial animals, Dilophosaurus likely supplemented its diet with smaller creatures and fish when opportunities arose. Its adaptability made it a dominant force, with no creature in its ecosystem safe from its predatory prowess. The 1,940 discovery of 3 Dilophosaurus specimens in close proximity has led some paleontologists to hypothesize that it hunted in small packs, possibly of up to 3 individuals. This behavior would have amplified its dominance, allowing coordinated attacks on large prey. However, given its size and the limited resources of its environment, larger groups may have been unsustainable. While not conclusive, the possibility of pack hunting adds another layer to Dilophosaurus's fearsome reputation. Dilophosaurus fossils reveal a life of violence and resilience. The holotype specimen is notable for having 8 damaged bones, the highest among known theropods concentrated in its arms. These injuries include bony tumors, stress fractures, torsions, and deformities, suggesting that one arm was nearly unusable in life. Despite such impairments, the individual survived, indicating a high pain tolerance and adaptability. The absence of leg or foot fractures across 60 studied specimens underscores the arm's role as primary weapons, absorbing the brunt of combat during hunts or territorial disputes. These scars paint Dilophosaurus as a battle-hardened predator, undeterred by injury. Dilophosaurus roamed North America during the early Jurassic, a time when the supercontinent Pangaea and the superocean Panthalassa still dominated. The Earth was recovering from the Triassic-Jurassic extinction event, and life was sparse. The Kayenta Formation was a challenging environment, marked by extreme dry seasons with migrating dunes and occasional wet seasons that brought rivers and streams, creating desert oasis-like habitats. Lake Dixie, a large prehistoric lake, provided a vital water source and attracted diverse fauna. Despite the harsh conditions, Dilophosaurus shared its world with a variety of creatures. Dinosaurs included Saurosaurus, Megapnosaurus, Kayentavenator, and Scelidosaurus, while non-dinosaurs ranged from hybodont sharks and lungfish to early mammals like Dinotherium, synapsids, Crocodilomorphs and other reptiles also thrived. Yet, none matched Dilophosaurus in size or ferocity, solidifying its role as the apex predator. Dilophosaurus was a titan of the early Jurassic, its true power obscured by Hollywood's portrayal. Its combination of size, speed, strength, and adaptability made it a nightmare for any creature in its path. As paleontology advances, we continue to uncover the intricacies of this remarkable predator, from its robust jaws to its battle-scarred resilience. While Jurassic Park brought Dilophosaurus fame, it also diminished its legacy. One can only hope that future films will showcase its true glory, capturing the awe-inspiring terror of the two-crested king.